All right, y'all, we are back with another video. Here we go again. If y'all seen my last video about The View getting ready to be kicked off TV, all the lies that they constantly spread, they tell lies on Donald Trump every single day. These is the same people like Joy Behar talking about she wished Donald Trump choked on a cheeseburger. These are the same people that said that Melania Trump do not like her husband and she wants to take him out. This is the vicious stuff that these people say about Donald Trump and anybody that supports them. As y'all know, Donald Trump just hired Tom Homan as his border czar. And now, Sonny Hostin and Whoopi Goldberg them, all of them is going after Tom Homan, telling lies on this man, saying that he was a part of Project 2025. Just all these vicious attacks on Tom Homan now. Now, we're going to have some of it in this video right here, but they even said way more than this. Like, these people are ridiculous. This is what they do all the time, is tell lies. That's the reason why they ratings down. That's why MSNBC ratings down, CNN ratings down, because all these people do is tell freaking lies and attack everybody around Donald Trump. We want more people to see this video so people can see how stupid The View is. So like I said, make sure y'all please hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and shout out to the ones who always watches the entire video. It really helps the video get out there so YouTube can share it, so more people can see how stupid these people is, because they finna be taking off TV and I cannot wait. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive straight into this, y'all. Let's go.
Hey guys, welcome to the Liberal Hive Mind, a channel solely focused on exposing the abundant hypocrisy of the left. Okay, so I'm just simply applying my usual strategy here. If you want to know if things are going well in the world, then simply tune in to The View. I know it sounds counterintuitive, but that's kind of the whole point here. If the ladies at The View are throwing a tantrum and acting as if it's the end of the world and the sky is literally falling, well then you know probably something productive is happening. Folks, I'm telling you, it's the greatest litmus test. It works like a frickin' charm, and let's just say the old lefty loons at The View have completely frickin' lost it, and that tells you that the country is probably right back on track. Already, it's only been 6 days, Trump's only the president-elect, hasn't even been inaugurated yet, and already I feel like people are feeling more hope than they have in the last 4 years. Let's have a conversation about it. We got some stuff to get into, so let's roll the tape. Alright folks, so the other day I recorded a video, and I stated in that video the last thing that's really going to convince me whether Trump's taking this seriously or not is whether or not he actually chooses Tom Homan to be in charge of his immigration plans or not. And literally less than an hour as I finished recording that video, well, you guessed it.
President-elect Trump's new cabinet is starting to take shape because overnight, while you were sleeping, he tapped Tom Homan to be his border czar.
Trump saying, quote, "There is nobody better at policing and controlling our borders." Likewise, Tom Homan will be in charge of all deportation of illegal aliens back to their country of origin.
Yep, it's freaking happening. Now for the litmus test.
I mean, it's chilling what he just said. You realize that when he says, yes, families can be deported together, what he is saying is that U.S. citizens can be deported. What he is saying is if the parent is undocumented and they have U.S. citizen children or U.S. citizen spouse, or and you don't want to separate them, then let's deport the U.S. citizens. And when you talk about mass deportations, people think, oh, it's just going to be the criminals. There's not enough criminals, aliens in the federal prison system for it to be mass deportations.
What?
Man, these people crazy.
Bro, what are you talking about, man?
What it means is grandmothers. What it means is brothers and aunts. Yep. What it means is abuelos y abuelas. It means dreamers. It means your family members. It means your colleagues. It means your friends. It means people who are part of the society.
You know, I think it's really loud and clear that what he said, he meant. And if you look at Homan's background, he was a contributor to Project 2025.
Oh, my God.
He was a police officer, which I find really rich because he was appointed by a convicted felon. What I would like to point out is that there is no correlation between undocumented people and a rise in crime. That's statistically accurate. Immigrants, including undocumented immigrants, are less likely to commit crimes in the United States.
These folks, oh, my God.
You serious?
So this notion somehow that it's about national security, I think is just false.
Yep, so that pretty much...
These folks is like, they just say anything. Sonny Holt, that's what I'm saying. Sonny Holt, she's the main one. This woman, I can't see how she even still on TV. That's the reason why they about to be kicked off. They're going to be kicked off air for good, and I cannot wait. It's already in motion. It's just people like this right here get on TV and say anything. Now you're going to say Tom Homan was part of Project 2025. Like, they get on there and just tell lies. And every chance she gets, she got to throw Donald Trump up in there. Every single day. These people have nothing else to talk about but Donald Trump. Every single day. Nothing but lies, lie after lie after lie. This is all they do. That's why the American people is sick of it. That's the reason why the American people chose Donald Trump as president, because they can see straight through these lies. Like, it just don't make any sense at all. Now they want to go after Tom Homan. Now you got to tell lies on him. Now you got to attack him. Even they said even more about Tom Homan. It's just crazy. It don't matter. They'll attack anybody that's around Donald Trump or that supports Donald Trump. She's the same woman that attacked white women. Sonny Holston is the same woman that called white women uneducated she called the white women uneducated that voted for Donald Trump. Just because white women voted for Donald Trump, she called them uneducated. This is the crap that they spew every single day on that show. And they see the reason why they finna be gone.
Which tells you all that you need to know. Tom Homan is probably the perfect person for the job, as if we needed any more convincing. I'd say his performance as temporary acting head of ICE, or rather director of ICE, pretty much told us all that we need to know.
And I got a message to the millions of illegal aliens that's been released into the United States under this administration. Don't get too comfortable. I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what I told the president. He comes back, I come back, we fix this shit.
We increased the time of one witness, one member of Congress who was interrupted by a protest. That is done with the approval of the ranking member. Please respect the chair's authority.
I respect the chair's authority, but the chair...
Mr. Homan!
You work for me. I'm a taxpayer. I'm a taxpayer. You work for me.
There you go. You work for me.
First of all, your comments are disgusting. I've served my country.
I've served my country for 34 years.
I find your comments disgusting as well.
I've served my country for 34 years. And yes, I held a 5-year-old boy in my arms in back of that tractor trailer. I knelt down beside him and said a prayer for him because I knew what his last 30 minutes of his life were like. And I had a 5-year-old son at the time. What I've been trying to do my 34 years serving my nation is to save lives. So for you to sit there and insult my integrity and my love for my country and for children, that's why this whole thing needs to be fixed. And you're the member of Congress.
We agree on that.
Fix it.
We agree on that, but I disagree. But I also disagree with your characterization of immigrants as prone to criminality.
People for 3 decades on this.
Gentlemen.
I'm telling you now, Tom Homan was the favorite. He was the best pick for Donald Trump for the border. He was the best pick. He do not play around. I like his energy. I like what he brings to the table. And that's the reason why the leftists, that's why they losing it right now. Because Tom Homan is not going to play around at all. Let's freaking go. And here go AOC finna run her mouth. She thinks she knows everything. This is the thing about her. She just thinks she know everything. She's always wrong. And she is a liar just like Kamala Harris and the rest of them is.
Recommendation. Of the many that you recommended family separation.
I recommended zero tolerance.
There you go.
Which includes family separation.
The same as it is with every U.S. citizen parent gets arrested when they're with a child.
Yep.
Zero tolerance was interpreted as the policy that separated children from their
If I get arrested for DUI and I have a young child in the car, I'm going to be separated.
Hey, there you go. That's exactly right. If you drunk or something like that and you got a child in the car and you get pulled over, you're going to be separated. She knows that. That's why I said Tom Homan, he is smart. That's why he's so quick with his answers. So you get people like AOC, The View, they think they know everything. They think they always right. But they the ones that's always wrong.
Police officer in New York, and I arrested a father for domestic violence. I separated that father from his
Mr. Homan, with all due respect, legal asylees are not charged with any crime.
When you enter the country illegally is violation 8 United States Code 1325.
Seeking asylum is legal.
If you want to seek asylum and go through the port of entry, do it the legal way.
There you go.
The Attorney General of the United States has made that clear.
Yep, he's pretty much the guy. And it's honestly hilarious to see leftists, especially the ladies at The View, foaming at the mouth over Trump's latest move here. Although I have to admit the funniest part of this whole thing is the fact that after the last couple of months of denying that Kamala Harris was ever the border czar, even though that was exactly what the media called her for years, Trump swoops in to make the ultimate troll move of actually appointing a real border czar, none other than Tom Homan, the man who's proven time and time again that he doesn't just talk a big game, yeah, he actually gets things done.
He does.
So now the question is, why is the left so angry? Why are they losing their minds with this over-the-top, fake, phony outrage? Well, it's actually simple, folks. And it's simply because Tom Homan is a man of action, not empty rhetoric. They know his record. They know how serious he is and how he and Donald Trump share something in common. When they say they're going to do something, they actually mean it. They know he's no Kamala Harris or Alejandro Mayorkas. He's not just going to sit around on his hands and make excuses all day, like the previous administration did for 4 years straight.
Exactly.
Oh, the border's definitely secure, they said.
It was all a
he's
lie.
Going to step in, crack down, and actually enforce the laws of this nation. And that's exactly what they fear most. Just think about it. If you're trying to flood the border to build a new base of voters, the last thing you actually want is someone like Tom Homan standing in your way. The Democrats have been using this open, porous border as a pipeline to secure potential future voters. Plain and simple. And Homan's appointment is a direct threat to their strategy, which is why we're seeing them on TV.
Yeah, because the thing about The View, it's like some of these people on the left, it's like they don't care about the Laken Rileys or anything. They see exactly where a lot of these illegal immigrants did to innocent young ladies. It seems like they don't even care about that. They just want to go after Donald Trump because they don't like him. They try to find something bad about Donald Trump that they don't like. What is so bad about what he's doing, getting illegal aliens out here? They did some and bothered innocent young girls and took out some of them. And they know this. They see it on TV. They seen that the moms was crying and stuff like that of losing their kids. And then you got people like The View just trying to look over, oh, he's just trying to take people from their family. He trying to do this. Tom Homan said, hey, I ain't got to remove them from their family. They can go as a family because they in the country illegally. So he's saying we going as a family, they're going to have to get on the plane and go back to their country. What's wrong with that? But now they're trying to bring in, oh, he's talking about doing this to you, U.S. citizens. This is what they do all the time. They flip everything because they don't like Donald Trump, because they don't like people that surround him. This is what they do. They flip everything and lie about it. That's the reason why they lost. That's why nobody supports them, because they're a bunch of liars. They twist everything Donald Trump say. They twist everything of people that work around him. They twist everything to try to fit their narrative.
Essentially pulling their hair out of their head. And of course, it's the typical Democrat reaction. Oh, how cruel and heartless, how terrible. This is modern day fascism. But let's be clear, enforcing border laws isn't about cruelty or heartlessness. It's about basic responsibility. Responsibility to the nation and its laws. Responsibility to the Constitution, to the Founding Fathers. Nations survive or crumble based on their ability to control who comes in and who goes out. It's not a matter of being anti-immigrant. It's about ensuring that the process is lawful, controlled, and sustainable. You know, all these emotions, all the theatrics, it might tug at your heartstrings, you know, and some people, when they hear these stories, they get all emotional. How could we do this? No, we can't do this, the poor people. But a country cannot be governed on emotion alone. Leaders have to make the tough calls if they want to preserve their nation's security, sovereignty, and of course, economic well-being. And Tom Homan, he understands very clearly that the border isn't just some line on a map. It's not some arbitrary thing like some Democrats might have you think or might suggest. It's a barrier that protects American jobs, resources, and of course the safety and well-being of American citizens. While the left might throw around the word compassion as an excuse to let everybody in, the reality is that true compassion is also about protecting your citizens and ensuring economic stability and maintaining the rule of law. And now we've simply reached the point of enough is enough. The American people have spoken. They voted for Trump, and in a sense, if you think about it, they voted for Tom Homan. This is exactly what's on the menu. And it's the top-selling dish, whether whether Democrats want to accept it or not. This is the electoral will of the people. They've had enough of the chaos, the drugs coming in, the cartels banking billions. The people have had enough, and this is now what's happening. The American people want an America First approach when it comes to policy. It's literally that simple. But apparently, according to Democrat thought, that's unacceptable or somehow fascist. Give me a break. I don't know what these people are thinking, but I'll tell you one thing, whatever they're doing certainly isn't working. Anyways, that's pretty much what I got.
Salute to Liberal High Mind. Make sure y'all go over, go subscribe to his channel. Let him know that I sent you. But obviously, these people just do not care at all. They just want something bad to say about Donald Trump. Like, it's nothing wrong with what he's doing. He said this in his rally, that he want to protect the border and get these people up out the country. Send them back to their country because of what they done did, and they're here illegally because of Kamala Harris and Joe Biden. And you got people like The View as if they don't care. They don't care about these mothers losing their child. It just don't make any sense. It's just like they just want something bad to say about Donald Trump and anybody that work around him. And we are so sick of this crap. That's the reason why the American people made up their mind and chose Donald Trump as president. And they just didn't choose him. He won in a landslide, winning every single swing state and the popular vote. So that's the reason why they mad, because they didn't get a chance to push Kamala across the line after she paid all them celebrities and all that pandering, acting like she was black when she wasn't. And it didn't work. Their agenda didn't work. And that's the reason why they lashing out every single day. That's why I said earlier, MSNBC, CNN, ABC, all of them, that's why they ratings are going down. Their audience is moving away because they were like, we've been listening to this crap for the longest. So y'all saying this about Trump, y'all said this about Trump. And come to find out, this man still won in a landslide. It wasn't even close. He won in a landslide, and y'all still pushing that same propaganda. Y'all still pushing the propaganda, the reason y'all lost. They wanted change, and we got President Trump, whether y'all like it or not. Like I said, y'all let me know in the comment section what y'all think. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.